Dear Taylor, do you remember those mornings when you would wake up earlier than me and were too impatient waiting for me to wake up, so you'd run into my room and jump on me yelling, "Dan Smellbutt!" It doesn't make sense. Dan Smellbutt? I liked it because it was so you. You were your usual 24-year-old goofy self who acted like a 7-year-old, even though I was the one that was 10 years younger. Maybe that's why it always felt like I was babysitting you, even when you were supposed to be babysitting me. You always chased your cat around the house, trying to put an outfit on her. You'd call her your kitty girlfriend or princess. Do you remember going to Grandpa's house for his birthday? We got him a big pizza floaty. You made me take hundreds of pictures of you with it. We played catch with a football, and we shot water guns at each other and at our big sister Erin. When I was 12, we had a picnic in the park with Mom. You left the park to go hang out with your friends. That night, I heard pounding on the door that scared me to death. It was you. I was in my bed upstairs, and Mom let you into the house. You started crying and yelled at her. I was afraid and alone in my bed. You were drugged up and drunk. This was the first time I had known you in this way. You punched a door and eventually ended up leaving with Dad yelling at you. I didn't see you for a while after that, and when I did, I tried to avoid you. I wanted distance because I was scared of you. I was afraid of the monster you became when you took drugs or drank. It wasn't the real you. The real you was goofy, funny, and happy. Drugs destroyed that. I was so mad that you let drugs take you away from me. They changed you into someone I didn't know. Someone I didn't like. Then you started getting better. You were acting like yourself again. We started hanging out more, and I remember you singing so loudly and so badly. We were best friends again. You had gone to rehab and had been sober and clean for 100 days. I was so proud of you. It was really snowy out. There was more snow on the ground than I have ever seen. The cars turned the white snow into a dark sludge. The last time I saw you was at my house before my rehearsal for The Hunchback of Notre Dame. You kept telling me you weren't going to be here when I got home. I wanted to hang out with you afterwards, so the last thing I ever said to you was, "I'll see you when I get back." When I came home, you were gone. A few nights later, I was getting ready for the father-daughter dance. I put on a long blue dress with sparkles scattered throughout the top portion and went downstairs to show it off, expecting Erin and Mom to be sitting on the couch waiting for me. But instead, Mom was running around trying to find her car keys. Erin was asking questions really quickly. I couldn't understand what she was saying. I knew something was wrong, and I thought Dad had been hurt because he had been in the backyard snowboarding instead of getting ready for the dance. I asked what was going on, but no one answered. There I was, a 14-year-old girl, standing at the top of the staircase in a beautiful royal blue dress in the midst of chaos, confused and afraid. Finally, Erin told me that you weren't doing well and to go back to my room. I knew that meant you had relapsed, and I thought maybe you had just gone back to jail. But this time was different. I just knew it. I went back to my room and sat alone on my white sheeted bed, confused because you had used drugs before, so why did this time feel so different? Erin finally came upstairs to my room, but wouldn't answer my questions. "Why are you crying? What's going on? Is Taylor in jail?" She just kept crying and telling me to pray for you. I felt confused, and I had a bad feeling in my stomach. I knew something was wrong. We went downstairs and Erin got a call. She handed me the phone. It was Dad. He told me Taylor didn't make it. I fell to the ground and couldn't breathe. I remember Erin saying, "You have to keep breathing," and I kept yelling, "It isn't true. It isn't real." I didn't know exactly what happened, but I knew you were gone. My heart was ripped in two. My world had stopped, and I was broken. You gave me hope, even when I was down. You held the rope until you drowned. I miss you bad. Life is so hard. Now that you're gone, who'll play the part? Days later, I found out that you had died from an accidental drug overdose. This made me realize how serious this problem is in our country. Young people are dying just because of these little pills. My friends joke around and don't think drugs are that big of a deal. They take drugs and drink. It makes me pissed because they don't understand what they're doing to themselves and how it affects the people around them. Drugs make you do things that you shouldn't do and mess with your head. I feel like my friends are gonna die and end up like you did. Now that you're gone because of drugs and alcohol, I want to start programs in schools to prevent these unnecessary deaths. Now that you're gone, I sit in my bed in the morning, waiting for you to run in and jump on me. I don't have someone to tell me if my clothes match or if my hair looks bad. I don't have my best friend. Now that you're gone, I tell people I love them more often. I've realized how much people mean to me. I've started listening to people more. Now that you're gone, I see butterflies everywhere, and I know it's you telling me that you're free from your addiction, telling me the beautiful, good person that you are is finally free. Even though I'm glad you don't have to struggle against the evil of addiction anymore, I wish you hadn't gone. As I'm looking at the picture of us from that day in Grandpa's pool for the 100th time, I can see that you were wearing one of my hair ties. I remember you always taking my hair ties and wearing them on your wrist. You told me it looked fashionable, but it never did. Maybe you wanted to carry a piece of me wherever you went. I'll always carry a piece of you. Love, your little sis, Dani. It made me laugh. Sometimes I even cry. That's why it was so hard when you died. You made me love everyone I met. Even though you're gone, I'll never forget my best friend, my brother.